ஹலோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், வெல்கம் டு வின்மினி லேர்னிங். இன்றைக்கி நம்ம 10th சோஷியல் சயின்ஸில் லெசன் 8ஓட பார்ட் 2 வீடியோ கண்டினியூஷன் பார்க்கலாம். கொஷின் நம்பர் 26, ஐடென்டிஃபை தி மேட்ச் ரிகார்டிங் தி பவர்ஸ் ஆஃப் பிரசிடென்ட். Article 72, Article 57, Article 53 and Article 356. The correct answer is option D. Article 72, grant pardons. Article 57, eligible for re-election. Article 53, executive power. And Article 356, state emergency. Indian Constitution படி Article 53 வந்து executive power of union shall be vested in the president and it can be exercised him by directly or through officers subordinate to him accordance with the constitution னு சொல்லியிருக்கு. அதே மாதிரி Article 57, a person who holds or who has held office as president shall subject to other provisions of constitution is eligible for re-election to that office னு சொல்லியிருக்கு. அதே போல் Article 72 என்னன்னா, the power of president to grant pardons and to suspend, remit or commute sentences in certain cases னு டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணப்பட்டிருக்கு. The same Article 356 of Indian Constitution powers the president to exercise whether he is satisfied that a situation has arisen where the government of state cannot be carried or in accordance with the provisions of the constitution that declares a state emergency. Question number 27, what are the conditions for the impeachment of president in India? The correct answer is option D, all the above. President ஒரு violation of constitution நாலையும் can be removed from office by impeachment in the manner provided by the Article 67. The impeachment action வந்து can be about in the form of resolution in either houses of parliament. Question number 28, find the correct order of impeachment of the president. 2/3 of majority of the total number of members of the originating house. Charge notice has to be signed by at least 1/4 of the total members of the house. The other house also investigates the charges and passes with majority. Either house can initiate the process of impeachment by leveling the charges against the president. The correct answer is option A. The president for violation of constitution he can be removed from the office by impeachment in the manner provided by the Article 67 னு சொல்லலாம். இந்த impeachment action can be brought in the form of resolution in either houses of the parliament and it must be supported எவ்வளோனா 1/4 of the total strength of house for its introduction. Question number 29, to whom does the second office of India belongs? Highest office. The correct answer is option B, the vice president. Vice president he occupies the second highest office of the country. According to him, he is ranked next to the president in the official warrant of presidents. Question number 30, assertion, the vice president of India modeled on the lines of American vice president. Reasoning, the Article 63 of Indian Constitution provides for a vice president of India. The correct answer is option B. Both the statement and the reason is true and the reason does not explain the statement A. The vice president of India வந்து modeled on the lines of American vice president னு சொல்லலாம். Article 63 of the Constitution in India, it provides for a vice president of India. Question number 31, what is the main aim of the vice president office in India? The correct answer is option A, to maintain the political continuity of the state. Vice President of Office of India இது வந்து to maintain the political continuity of the state in the central government. இதுக்காக தான் Vice President Office create பண்ணப்பட்டிருக்கு. Question number 32, what are the main qualifications for the Vice President of India? The correct answer is option A, must be qualified to be a member of Rajya Sabha. The qualification for the election as vice president he must have these certain qualifications that is listed below அதாவது first one, he should be a citizen of India. Second, he must have completed the age of 35 years. And third one, he must not hold any office of profit under the union, state or local government. And he must have the other qualifications required to become a member of Rajya Sabha. இதெல்லாம் தான் qualification for the election as vice president in India. Question number 33. By which type of election process the vice president of India has been elected? The correct answer is option B, indirect election. Vice president of India வந்து like the president is elected not directly by the people but the method of indirect election by the electoral college. Question number 34. By which of these methods the office of the vice president can be vacated earlier? The correct answer is option D, all the above, through impeachment, resignation and death. The vice president அவரோட ஆஃபீஸ்லேருந்து எப்படி ரிமூவ் பண்ணலான்னா by a resolution of council of states passed by a majority, all of the members of the council and agreed by the house of people. அதே மாதிரி his office may be terminated earlierல இது பண்ணணும்னா maybe by resignation, death or by removal. Question number 35. Assertion. The vice president of India is elected by the members of the Lok Sabha. Reasoning. The term of the office of the vice president is 5 years. The correct answer is option C. Statement is false but the reason is true. The vice president of India is elected by the members of electoral college consisting of the members of both houses of parliament ன்னு சொல்லலாம். The term of office of vice president 5 years. Question number 36. Who is responsible for the vice president office in case of immediate succession? The correct answer is option C, the chairman of Rajya Sabha. Constitution எந்த ஒரு விதமான மெக்கானிசமும் succession, immediate succession to vice presidentக்கு ப்ரொவைட் பண்ணலை. ஆனால் if suppose such circumstances arise, the election of the vice president shall be held early as possible. எவ்வளோ சீக்கிரம் அந்த எலெக்ஷன் கண்டக்ட் பண்ண முடியுமோ கண்டக்ட் பண்ணலாம். அது வரைக்கும் the deputy chairman of Rajya Sabha will perform the duties of chairman of vice president. Question number 37. What is the minimum notice period required to produce the resolution on the removal of vice president? The correct answer is option B, 14 days. Vice president அவரோட ஆஃபீஸ்லேருந்து ரிமூவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கான ரெசல்யூஷன் கவுன்சில் ஆஃப் ஸ்டேட்ஸில் பாஸ் ஆகணும் பை மெஜாரிட்டி, அதாவது ஆல் ஆஃப் த மெம்பர்ஸ் ஆஃப் தி கவுன்சில் அண்ட் அக்ரிட் பை ஹவுஸ் ஆஃப் பீப்புள். இந்த ரெசல்யூஷன் பாஸ் பண்ணணும்னா ஒன்லி ஒரு நோட்டீஸ் இருக்கணும். அது should be of minimum 14 days. அதோட இன்டென்ஷனை மென்ஷன் பண்ணுற மாதிரி மினிமம் 14 days ஒரு நோட்டீஸ் கொடுத்துருக்கணும். Question number 38. The vice president is the correct answer is option D, ex officio of the Rajya Sabha. Vice president he is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha ன்னு சொல்லலாம். As the chairman of house, he can carry out several functions. Question number 39. Choose the correct statements regarding the functions of the vice president. He regulates the proceeding of Rajya Sabha. He can suspend or adjourn Lok Sabha in the case of grave disorder. He issues directions to various committees relating to their functional matters. The correct answer is option A. Statement 1 and 3 alone is correct. Vice President is the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha ன்னு சொல்லலாம். ஒரு chairman of the house Rajya Sabha அப்படின்னு டிக்ளேர் பண்ணதுனால he carries out the below functions. அதாவது he regulates the proceeding of the house, he decides the order of the house, he decides the admissibility of a resolution or question, he suspends or adjourns the house in case of grave disorder, and he issues directions to various committees or matters relating to their functions. Question number 40. Whose vote is considered in case of a tie over the bill in Rajya Sabha? The correct answer is option C, the Vice President. Article 100 of Indian Constitution படி Vice President அவரோட ஓட்டை எப்போ பாஸ் பண்ணலான்னா if there is a tie over the bill in Rajya Sabha, அதாவது if there is only one vote needed to pass the bill, ஒரே ஒரு ஓட் மட்டும்தான் இந்த பில் பாஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு வேணும் அப்படின்ற பட்சத்தில் வைஸ் பிரசிடென்ட் அவரோட டிஸ்கிரிஷன் பவர் படி இந்த ஓட்டை காசு பண்ணலாம். மேபி இன் ஃபேவர் ஆர் அகேன்ஸ்ட் த பில். எந்த மெம்பர்ஸும் இந்த ஓட்டுக்கு எதிராக ஒரு ஒரு கொஷின் எழுப்பவோ இல்லை இவரோட டெசிஷனுக்கு எதிராக ஒரு கொஷின் எழுப்புறதுக்கோ ரைட்ஸ் இல்லை. Question number 41. Which article of Indian Constitution discusses the discretion power of Vice President? The correct answer is option A, Article 100. Article 100 in the Part 5 of Indian Constitution எதை டீல் பண்ணுதுன்னா discretion power of Vice President. Question number 42. How long the Vice President can act as the President in case of removal or impeachment? The correct answer is option C, 6 months. President unable இருக்காரு due to sickness or போஸ்ட் ஆஃப் பிரசிடென்ட் வந்து வேக்கண்ட்டாக இருக்குது, எதனாலனா ரெசிக்னேஷன், டெத்து இல்லைனா ரிமூவல் ஆஃப் இம்பீச்மெண்ட்லாம் இந்த வைஸ் பிரசிடென்ட் வந்து ஆக்ட் அஸ் தி பிரசிடென்ட் ஃபார் அ மேக்ஸிமம் பீரியட் ஆஃப் 6 months. Question number 43. The Chief Justice Hidayatullah was replaced as the President of India by which of this person in the year 1969? The correct answer is option C, V.V. Giri. போஸ்ட் ஆஃப் பிரசிடென்ட் அண்ட் வைஸ் பிரசிடென்ட் ரெண்டுமே வேக்கண்ட்டாக இருக்கும்போது சீஃப் ஜஸ்டிஸ் ஆஃப் இந்தியா வந்து பிரசிடெண்ட்டாக ஒர்க் பண்ணுவார். இந்த சிச்சுவேஷன் 1969 நடந்துச்சு. வேர் சீஃப் ஜஸ்டிஸ் எம் ஹிதயத்துல்லா வந்து ஹி வாஸ் அப்பாயிண்டட் ஆஸ் தி பிரசிடென்ட் ஆஃப் இந்தியா by he was replacing V.V. Giri. Question number 44. Which of these constitutional model is adopted for the Prime Minister post of India? The correct answer is option A, the Westminster model. The post of Prime Minister of India வந்து எந்த மாடல் அடாப்ட் பண்ணியிருக்குன்னா Westminster, that is England model of constitutional democracy. Question number 45. Identify the correct statements. The Prime Minister is the leader of a majority party in Lok Sabha. The Prime Minister's salary is determined by the Constitution. A person who is not a member of Parliament cannot be appointed as a minister. The correct answer is options A. Statement 1 alone is correct. The leader of a majority party, Lok Sabha, தான் appointed as Prime Minister by the President and other ministers also appointed. The salary and allowances of Prime Minister வந்து determined by the Parliament. A person who is not a member of Parliament can be appointed as a minister, but he want to be selected himself to the Parliament within 6 months duration. Question number 46. To whom does the union ministers are collectively or individually responsible? The correct answer is option C, the Lok Sabha. The leader of a majority party in Lok Sabha தான் appointed by the president as prime minister. இதில் other ministers also appointed by the president on the advice of prime minister னு சொல்லலாம். Ministers வந்து individually இல்லைனா collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. Question number 47. Identify the duties and functions of the Prime Minister. He decides the rank of his minister and various departments. He is the head of cabinet and other ministers. He acts as the link between the people and the president. He appoints a commission to investigate the conditions of SC and ST and other backward classes. The correct answer is option A. Statement 1 and 2 alone is correct. ஆர்டிகல் 78 மென்ஷன் பண்ணுறது வந்து டியூட்டிஸ் ஆஃப் பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர். இதில் என்னென்ன லிஸ்ட் அவுட் பண்ணியிருக்குன்னா பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் ஹீ டிசைட்ஸ் தி ரேங்க் ஆஃப் ஹிஸ் மினிஸ்டர் அண்ட் டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூட்ஸ் வேரியஸ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸ். அதே போல் பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் தான் ஹெட் ஆஃப் தி கேபினெட் அண்ட் அதர் மினிஸ்ட்ரிஸ் ஆர் இஸ் கொலீக்ஸ். த பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் வந்து இன்ஃபார்மலாக 2 or 3 சீனியர் கொலீக்ஸை வந்து கன்சல்ட் பண்ணி தான், அதாவது when he does not convene a cabinet meeting கன்சல்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். The Prime Minister வந்து acts as the link between the President and the Council of Ministers. Prime Minister தான் leader of the nation and chief spokesperson of the country ன்னு சொல்லலாம். Question number 48. Who will be the representative of the country in the international conferences? The correct answer is option A, the Prime Minister. Prime Minister தான் leader of the nation and he represents our nation at all the international conferences like Commonwealth, Summit of Non-Aligned Nations and SAARC nations. Question number 49. Assertion, a non-member of the parliament can be appointed as a minister. Reasoning, he must be elected to Lok Sabha within a period of 6 months. The correct answer is option A. Both the statement and reason is true and R correctly explains the statement A. சம்டைம்ஸ் ஒரு நான் மெம்பர் ஆஃப் அ பார்லிமெண்ட் மெம்பர் கூட மினிஸ்டரை அப்பாயிண்ட் பண்ணலாம். ஆனால் he must be elected to either of House of Parliament within a period of 6 months. Question number 50. What is the minimum percentage of total members to form the Council of Ministers? The correct answer is option C, 15%. Constitution of India it restricts the number of Council of Ministers including the Prime Ministers to 15% of the total member of Lok Sabha சொல்லலாம். With this, we'll complete the part 2 of lesson 8. We'll continue with the next videos. And for more online materials, study materials and online test packages for Tnpsc exams, kindly visit the WinMean official website and download the WinMean e-learning app from the Play Store. Thank you.